The 1971 war that led to the birth of Bangladesh remains a pivotal moment in South Asian history. But what was the single underlying reason that ignited this conflict? While multiple factors contributed to the severity of the war, the fundamental cause traces back to deep-seated disparities between two geographically separated wings of one nation, Pakistan. After the partition of British India in 1947, the new state of Pakistan was created, consisting of two parts: West Pakistan, modern-day Pakistan, and East Pakistan, which is now Bangladesh. These two wings were separated by over 1,000 miles of Indian territory. The search for a single cause often simplifies complex historical events. However, in the case of Bangladesh, all secondary issues, political, economic, and cultural, stem from one primary injustice. The fundamental reason for the conflict was the systemic political and economic disparity and subsequent oppression imposed by West Pakistan's ruling elite on East Pakistan. Despite East Pakistan having a larger population, West Pakistan consistently held political power, controlling the government, bureaucracy, and military. This imbalance meant decisions were made in the West, often neglecting the needs of the East. Economically, East Pakistan was treated as a colony. Its resources, primarily jute and tea, generated the majority of Pakistan's foreign exchange, yet development spending was overwhelmingly channeled into West Pakistan. A major point of contention was the imposition of Urdu as the sole state language, despite Bengali being the mother tongue of the vast majority in the East. This was a direct attack on the Bengali identity. The tensions boiled over following the 1970 general elections, the first held on the basis of direct adult franchise. The Awami League, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and championing Bengali autonomy, won an absolute majority across the entire country, paving the way for him to become prime minister. West Pakistani military and political leadership, particularly Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, refused to accept the democratic mandate. They stalled the transfer of power, escalating the political crisis into a confrontation. Faced with popular resistance and the threat of a legitimate transfer of power, West Pakistan chose military force to suppress the Bengali nationalist movement. On March 25, 1971, the Pakistan Army launched Operation Searchlight, a brutal military crackdown aimed at dismantling the Awami League and suppressing Bengali demands for self-rule. This marked the start of a genocide. The violence resulted in massive civil unrest, the execution of intellectuals, and a humanitarian catastrophe. Millions of people fled East Pakistan, seeking refuge across the border in India. The immense refugee crisis and the geopolitical instability forced India, a neighbor, to take a more active role in the unfolding events. India provided essential training, arms, and sanctuary to the Mukti Bahini, the guerrilla resistance forces formed by Bengali nationalists, enabling them to fight back effectively against the Pakistan Army. In December 1971, after months of mounting tension and border skirmishes, India officially entered the war, providing the decisive military intervention that rapidly led to the surrender of Pakistani forces in the East. The 1971 war was not a random conflict. It was the inevitable explosion of decades of suppression, proving that a country cannot thrive when built on systematic inequality. The surrender on December 16, 1971, marked the official conclusion of the conflict and the successful creation of an independent, sovereign state, Bangladesh. Ultimately, the single underlying reason for the 1971 war was the West Pakistani establishment's refusal to grant political equality and economic justice to the Bengali majority. This disparity was the root of all subsequent conflicts.